everyone, Freightliner Friday, coming at you. We got a load of cars today, and we're in a very, very special place, San Francisco. Now, not only does it stink for people who have a manual transmission car, it just stinks. It's worse because I've got the bigger truck, the wider truck, in a place known for its hills. So we're gonna have fun today. And already everybody's driving pretty badly. So, I want to talk to you about the people at my school. Oh, I still have my four-ways on. So, as you guys know, I'm not really that social. Wow, go figure. You know, I'm actually recording this on a Friday night, and there's a lot of people, I heard a lot of talk about people going out to go party, you know, do college-age people things. What am I doing? Well, came home, got home at about 4:30, maybe 5 o'clock, got some dinner with my mom and a friend, hung out with said friend for a little bit. He's over at a sleepover with another friend who lives in the neighborhood, and a friend of his, not a friend of mine. Well, I guess you could consider him a friend of mine. But I did a little bit of, not really homework, but just setting things up for later in the class, because I'm ahead of the class. I'm sure you heard about my snafu. All it was a formula that I needed to kind of sort of memorize and work through the formula. But what am I doing now? I'm making a video. So, while everybody else is out partying, here I am kind of being like Janician. But you know, I've known the truth since I was 12. But anyway, here I am being alone. You know, not really doing anything, just driving, kicking it with you guys, really. Now don't take this the wrong way. I'm happy. I'm content, really. But I want to do so much more. I mean, I'd like to go out and hang out with people. But I think my personality, the way I dress, and the way I look, kind of put people on edge. Going too fast. So, should have the engine brake on this truck. Now I do. We're going to stop here. I found out in this truck, if I put it in 7th, it'll roll. It doesn't like to it'll get up to speed. Doesn't like being in 7th, but who cares? So yeah, I'm kind of the odd man out when it comes to school. I'm only taking one class, and you know, my table is nothing but chicks, young girls, not young girls per se, but college-age girls. But you know, they're mostly in relationships, and they look at me kind of funny anyway. So, do I really care? Not really. It'd be nice to talk and hang out with them, but I'm kind of picking up the fact that, you know, they're there to do their thing, I'm here to do mine. You know, they're there to go out and have fun, maybe get a little bit of an education while they're at it. I'm there to get an education, not really there to have fun. So, they kind of look down their noses at me. They don't listen to my advice sometimes, like today in class. But whatever, you know. That doesn't really concern me. That's hurting them more than it's hurting me. Now today was a weird day for them because it's a day they kind of saw me in all my jewelry. I wore 2 necklaces. One's just a regular chain with circles and rectangular links. The other one is a cross on a ball chain. Wearing my baggy or bangly bracelet to match a watch that I have, and 2 rings on my left hand. I had to take them off because it was hurting while steering. So I'll give them that. Maybe I looked a little different today. I'm also a loud type of guy, which is really off-putting for a lot of people. Oh, by the way, guys, San Francisco, there's the dock, there's the tugboat. I believe that to our left is Alcatraz. Right here, I believe, is Alcatraz. So, and I'm on the bridge. So, or maybe Alcatraz is to my right. I don't know. I'm in the left lane. I probably should be in the right lane, but for now I'm on the bridge, and it's not really going to affect too much. I'm kind of scared to make lane changes. Whoa, station wagon. Kind of afraid to make lane changes on the bridge because it is... Oh, it got dark. Let's put our headlights on. Because it is a bridge, and I don't want to jump out in front of anybody. You know, everybody's trying to get home from San Francisco. Hey, UPS freight trailer. But, yeah, so... You know, college is not really a fun time for me. Now... Also, too, the thing is, I was watching a show and one of the characters says, I don't really want to make any new friends. I have enough friends. And I feel that way sometimes, you know. I looked at the character, looked at my mom, looked at the character and said, yeah, that's me sometimes. I can be like that. But the thing is, I only have very few friends in life. You know, in real life. Not that I know through the internet. I mean, I consider you guys friends and some of you guys family. But, well, that is the ones who've been with the channel for a while. I mean, if you're watching this, if you just stumbled upon this video, you know, YouTube's finally doing their job. But, you know, I don't have really too many friends in the real world. So, and I can be a bit of an A. You know, I can be a little mean, a little surly with my friends. And I do apologize to them after. I was hanging out with said friend today, and, you know, I said some things that I probably shouldn't have said. He didn't really realize that, you know, the weight, the impact, but I felt bad, so I did the good thing and apologized. Now I'm going to try to go on from that and, you know, not get as irritated and not say things that I'm going to end up regretting. So. But, I know if I lived at a dorm on campus, I'd probably be a little bit more popular and have more friends. But really, everything I do at college, I kind of have to pay for. And I live close enough that I don't really feel I need to live on campus. And I've done enough hanging out, being in different places, being in different situations. I'm really independent. So, I like being here because I got room, I can play the simulator, you know, when I'm not doing stuff, I've got room to work on cars, I can spray paint. And another thing is I love where I live, I like the people here. So, I've got a place for a bike where I can just go and casually ride my bike before it gets too dark. But, you know, another reason why I probably do not relate well to these people is I always kind of saw myself, and I've always been with older people. I was mostly with my grandparents for a lot of my young life, so that's why I was always a little bit more mature, a little bit more ahead of the curve, a little bit more advanced than a lot of people. It's not really a bad thing for them, but it is a bad thing for me. You know, I've been told by my brother, stop acting like you're 85, you know, you sound really old right now, you know, things like that. Which, you know, it made me poke, it made me take the fun out of things. So, but at the end of the day, I'm still going to be me. I'm still enjoying what I have, you know. That's the only thing. Any of you guys ever feel like that? Like, you know, people kind of excluded you because you're a little different? I mean, come on, we are in a car, most of us are in a car community. We share a common interest of 3-inch piece of metal and plastic made to look like a car. I don't know, guys. But it's just, I do want to have I kind of miss the stereotypical high school experience where you have a relationship and you hang out with, in my case it would be a girl, I missed that. I didn't get that because I wasn't popular at all. A lot of girls in my school liked guys who had cars or the ability to get a car. Guys who couldn't even get the ability to get a car. Guess who missed driver's ed? Hello. But who cares? Those probably aren't the kind of girls that I would like to be with anyway. So, and to a point, I noticed that it still happens in college, but people are more approachable. People are easier to approach there. So, but I'm a little off-putting and deterring too because of my size, my voice, how I dress, how I look. And at the end of the day, I really don't care because I really don't want to change who I am. I'm happy and content with who I am. So, hope you guys like these videos. I mean, I know it's just me kind of complaining a little bit, but trying to put a funny spin on it. After a while, I feel like I can't really talk about anything else. Yeah, really. That's just the main thing that stuck with me today. Was about the friends that I have and how college people are a little bit different than the friends that I currently have. Now, so far, my one friend is two of my friends are working, and then another one of my friends is in a junior college, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's awesome. He's going to pursue the rest of his years he's going to take a 2-year degree, and then he's going to pursue the rest of his college, which would be 2 more years, in a regular university setting, which is awesome, I'm glad that he has the ability to do that, because that's kind of the same path I went, which is nice. You get to save a little bit of money from paying for a 4-year university. You only have to pay for 2 years worth of tuition. I know I'm cruising real slow down this curve. I don't want to hit anything because I just repaired this truck. And we're not really in San Francisco. I believe we're in Oakland. But still, I got time. I'm only like 38 minutes away from where my destination is. So I'm trying to be good, not smack into anyone or anything. But yeah, so my one friend's out, The one who's at a sleepover right now is actually a freshman in college doing things. Not really setting the world on fire, but then again, when you're in college, are you really setting the world on fire, ladies and gentlemen? I don't think so. I mean, I wasn't. And, maybe you were. Don't let me tell you what you did or didn't do in college. And then my other 2 friends, one's working kind of like a maintenance job at a hotel, and the other one's working at a Wawa. So, the one who works at Wawa wants to hang out all the time, and the one who works at the hotel's like exhausted all the time. So, for me, school really beats working. So, of course, we all know if Kevin could get a CDL, Kevin would get a CDL and be driving these bad boys. Hey, look at that. Almost a perfect haul. And I'm going to park this one for you guys too, so you can kind of get an idea. Alright, where are we going here? We're going here to the Union Pacific Rail Station. Alright, cool. So we made it. Time to put that in first. Put my four-way hazards on. We're just going to drive it right in there. Now, I have backed in trailers, but it takes me a while. So, and I don't think you guys want to be here too much longer. I mean, I don't want to narrate too much more because I'm lazy. Not that, it takes a while. So, well, alright guys, this is me driving this thing in here. Let's park it. Yeah, we have the four ways on. Alright, we're in first. One hand on the wheel, one hand on the shifter. Now I got two hands on the wheel. We'll turn those lights off. We'll go back to kind of how it was. And now we'll back it up. Oh boy. Not in the space at all. I believe these cars are going to... They're probably going somewhere south. So maybe Mexico, maybe north to Oregon or somewhere. Just interesting that I'm driving cars for export that are getting exported on the railroad. So now, as far as California goes on the west coast of the United States, I don't know how the railway system goes, where there's dead zones for the railway. And I believe exports are different from personnel, clients, people pretty much. You know, like your Amtrak, I believe is different, runs different train lines on different routes. Not perfect, but hey, here we go. Says I got excellent, so. Well, that's good. Gave me a little bit of money. I spent $9,000 to repair this, so now I need to make up another $3,000, and then I'll just be breaking even. There's a garage in San Francisco I can buy that I had just found. The P359 is another truck I want to buy. I want to hire a driver. I've got a lot as far as this game's concerned that I want to do, but this is how I'm going to have to end this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.